Hi, and welcome back to Thone's Hebrews Nibbles number 128. By faith they overcame. This is section 1 of By Faith They Overcome, and it's part 1 through 7. 1 of 7. And it's about Rahab. Now we're going to read those verses since we haven't done that during this study so far. We're going to be reading from Hebrews chapter 11, verses 30 through 34. By faith the walls of Jericho fell down, after they were compassed about 7 days. By faith the harlot Rahab perished not with them, that believed not. She perished not with them that didn't believe, when she had received the spies with peace. And what more shall I say? For time would fail me to tell of Gideon, and of Barak, and of Samson, and of Jephthah, of David also, and Samuel, and all the prophets, who through faith subdued kingdoms, wrought righteousness, obtained promises, stopped the mouths of lions, quenched the violence of fire, escaped the edge of the sword, out of weakness were made strong, waxed valiant in fight, turned to flight the enemies of the aliens. Okay. We're talking about the promise of God. And that's obviously kind of important for us, the promise of God. And the communications here, well, first of all, why is it in the Bible? It's about having faith, not just talking about faith, but having faith. And the communication is the confidence in the outcome. Application to my own spiritual life. Rahab had heard what had happened when enemies stood against the Israelites. She had faith in the outcome of the siege of her town. In return, she trusted in the 2 spies she hid from harm. They promised delivery from harm for she and her family from the wrath of God and His people. Thus, her belief shows as a model for we Christians being safe from God and evil man's wrath as he cleanses the fallen world. And remember, Rahab was not a Hebrew. Rahab was not an Israelite. Rahab was a local citizen of Jericho before God's people arrived. God says, trust in God and His believers. My response, Lord, thank you for demonstrating the power of trust in you and your believers during the times of instability and fear. And we all have those times, don't we? It's not an unusual situation for us. We do have times of instability and fear. Talk to you next time.